Hey guys, I've made it to Seattle after spending one night in Mazama, I don't know how to say it. And before I have to deep clean all of my stuff, getting back into New Zealand, I thought I'd do a quick everything I finished the PCT with, so you can kind of see all of my gear. I'm going to do it really quickly, not go into too much detail or name the gear. Most stuff will be named in my before the video, so it's just quickly going to go through everything that I finished with, if anybody was wondering. So the things I was wearing, I wore Patagonia shorts, loved these, super breathable, loved the pockets. Then I wore Jolly Gear sun hoodies, works really well. I had Dirty Girl gaiters, keep the dirt out. I wore when hiking 2 pairs of Dun Tough socks and Injinjis, toe liners for the socks. For my shoes, I wore Ultra Lone Peaks. These were the 9+s, and I must say the tread lasts way longer than any other ones I have worn, so worth a little bit more money. For my hiking poles, I had the black diamond ones. Don't ask me what make or model, I've had them for years, and they have the nice new straps. I had a hat, just a cap, very nice, lightweight. This is a fleece from MacPack, and it's like the alpha material. Then I'm currently wearing my camp shirt, just a cotton t-shirt that I picked up along the way. I had a fanny pack, and in the front mesh I would keep my bug net and my tripod. And inside is where I keep the microphone, the accessories for my microphone, my passport and sticker and patch collection, because I collected those along the way. My AirPods, and my wallet. Then starting with my pack, on the outside I have the sit pad that is now half falling to pieces. Then on the front I had a water bottle holder and a phone holder. In the phone holder is where I kept my Garmin InReach Mini. At the moment, in the phone holder is where I'm keeping my sunglasses. I had a little cloth for snot, sweat, wiping my camera, anything like that. On this pocket over here I kept my litre water bottle. I had a 700ml water bottle on the front, my tent poles, and then over on this side is where I kept my water bladder, my poop kit, very important, and my cold soak jar. And then I had my cooler cloth down here, so I could easily access it with my pack on. I have a little thermometer on the front here, which I don't even think is working right now. And inside this hip belt pocket I kept my toothbrush, toothpaste. I had my headlamp, my knife, my O-ring for back flushing my filter, a lot of stuff. What is this? Tiger Balm ointment for sore muscles. Inside here, which is like a half contact container, is my earplugs, lip balm with SPF in it, and a massage ball. And that's everything in that side. And then on this one over here, hand sanitizer, sunblock. I had these gels that I carried the whole way and never used them. They've come all the way from New Zealand just to walk the length of the west coast of America. Yeah. My bug net, which normally stays in my, when it's buggy in my mesh on the fanny pack, but when it's not buggy I put it away. And my gloves, and then on the front main one I have my PCT hang tag, my water filter, my spoon, which will either be in my food bag or the front, my first aid kit with repair kit. I carried like extra antibiotics if I needed it, things like that. Probably way too much, could probably downsize this. Oh, a hairbrush. So it's kind of all the little things all go into there. I have my raincoat, outdoor research. I have a little towel, which was great when I went swimming at all the lakes. My rain pants. A dirty Ziploc bag. Vaseline. Bug spray. Soap, which I picked up along the PCT, works great. Doing laundry, if there's shower with no soap, loved having that. Oh wow, that ripped. KT tape, needed that for chafing. And then there's just dirt at the bottom of there, lovely. And then onto the main package. I have my tent at the top, and then I would normally have this filled with food, so I use this to store my food in, and then at night I'd push this bag into the Ursack for bear safety, because Washington now has more bear food storage requirements. And then I have a big dry compression sack, and inside here is my puffer jacket, my sleeping thermal pants, sleeping socks, I have my underwear, I have a buff, my pillow, my sleeping liner, sleep liner, sleeping bag liner. I carry some porta wipes for when I was dry camping, so I could wipe down my legs rather than wet wipes. I did carry some supplements on the trail, so I took some creatine, which I was told by someone back home to give a go, and try taking that. I went through phases where I could find it and times where I couldn't, so I couldn't take it. And then I also just took like an all-round vitamin to help with keeping healthy. I have my electronic bag, which in here I have 3 cords, all the cords that I need for my wall plug, so I can charge everything, and it has 3 plugs, so I can use all plugs at once. I have 2 power banks, 20,000 and a 10,000. I have wired headphones, which I barely use, probably don't need to carry. I have a flip fuel, a little memory stick that I store my raw edited videos on, so I can keep that, and then one of these little powders to get any moisture out of this bag, because it's obviously all my electronics, want to keep them nice and alive. Then I have my pot, and inside my pot I have normally a gas can, a lighter, and the gas top. That all goes in there. I have my beanie, the sleeping pad, which I love. When it didn't have a hole, I got incredible night's sleeps on it. And my sleeping quilt, which needs some airing. And then the liner that I use to keep all of my belongings nice and dry. So yeah, that is everything that I carried on the PCT. I did have some things, my ice axe, micro spikes, sleeping thermal, that I started with, and then as it got warmer, didn't need the ice axe and the microspikes anymore, I sent them forward so I could pick them up later. But yeah, that is everything that I carried on the PCT. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon when I head out on the Te Araroa.